Hey guys, it's Megasword and welcome back to episode 25 the Let's Play Megaman Legends 2. Now I have a confession to make. This is not the original episode 25. Why? Because silly Megasword, I accidentally deleted the gameplay that actually was gonna be in this episode. So what am I gonna have to do, you guys, to make it up to you? I'm gonna have to do a little quick recap of what actually happened, because I was playing like for 45 minutes and an hour and I lost all that gameplay. So it's such sweet sorrow. Anyways, in the last episode, episode 24, the lady's like, come find me when you are ready to go stop Sarah from her maniacal plan to destroy every human in Earth, aka Terra. Anyway, she's over here at the area where we defeated Glide's base. You remember, with Shu and the twin brothers. Anyways, that's the ship we're gonna take to go find Sarah, because she's in a different place, in a different planet. Anyway, she's like, are you ready to go to Elysium? And yes, we are. Now, in the original game, after you click yes, a freaking cutscene happens. But sadly, you guys won't see it. Why? Because silly me deleted the, the gameplay. Anyways, let's go ask her a few questions. Let's ask her, what is Elysium? Elysium is a perfect world created by the ancients thousands of years ago. A world of eternal youth, a world without disease, hunger, or war. Sarah and I are androids with positronic brains built to watch over and manage the world. We are called Mother Units. Okay, I see you. I'm a purifier unit built to seek out and eliminate aberrant units that threaten the system. Don't you remember? No, lady, we lost our freaking mind. Don't you remember? Jesus. She's like, I found a carbon on Forbidden Island. She was dying. I transferred some of my nanotechnology from my body to hers to try and heal her. She recovered, but I found I had used too much energy and parts from my own body and I wasn't able to move anymore. In the end, I ended up borrowing her body to use as my own. Don't worry, once this is all over, I'll give her body back to her. Right, so she's talking about the time she saved Rose's mother. Now, Yuna, her original body, is the pigtailed girl, the one that had the green hair. But anyway, so yeah, she saved her, but she eventually took over her body because she had wasted a lot of her energy on her. Anyways, let's talk to Data. He actually reveals some interesting things. Long time ago, you traveled with the Master to Terra. After the Master died, you fought to fulfill his dying wish. At first, Yuna fought against you with the rest, but as time went on, she slowly came to understand what you were trying to do. In the end, she tried to take a neutral position, neither helping you nor fighting against you. Frustrated with Yuna's decision, Sarah traveled to Terra herself to fight you. Oh my goodness. She wasn't able to bring her full power to bear outside of Elysium, and the two of you fought each other to a standstill. Each of you expending all your energy. Yuna took that opportunity to seal both of you away in status field. Alright, so Yuna kind of betrayed us in the back and she locked us up along with freaking Sarah. Alright, you're probably wondering why when you were found you were in a baby's body. That's because your original body was almost totally destroyed in your fight with Sarah. We had no choice but to reset all your parameters so that you could heal. Although resetting a unit flushes its memory, it also restores its body to its original configuration. To make sure Sarah never found the Master's genetic code, you transferred all essential data files to me. That's why you were able to get your memory back even after being reset. Well, most of your memory anyway. Too bad you couldn't see Grump's face when he found you though. Alright, so basically that's the reason why Data was created, was to ensure that the Master's genetic code was not found by Sarah, you know, so that she wouldn't destroy the whole freaking world. Anyways, I had to go through this defense area in the actual episode 25 that was going to be. We actually had to go through this whole area. It's actually pretty cool. There's a cool mechanic that causes gravity to be increased or decreased, which affects Megaman's jump. There's certain areas in there that you can find treasure that you're gonna have to use that gravity mechanic. But anyway, that whole area, this whole 2 floors, took me maybe 40 to 45 minutes. So that's what you guys lost. The reason why we had to go through this defensive area was to find a crystal to power up an elevator that takes us directly to the Master's headquarters. Now I'll show you where this elevator is at. We're gonna have to go back to the shuttle bay. Alright, so let's... oh my god, Data, get out the way, please. Anyways, this is the elevator that takes us to the central area where the Master used to live. That's where his house is at. Anyways, the elevator is located in the back of the freaking headquarters thing, and there's some Reaver bots around there thanks to Sarah. Anyways, let me show you this area. I actually went through this, but of course I lost the gameplay. Now the yellow ones are the ones that you're gonna have to move through, and you move through using teleporters. There's actually 2 treasure chests in there that you can find, but they're not that important. So good thing I don't have to recover that anyways. Let's just go in there so you can see where the master lived. Right, so this is the master's area. If you guys remember, whenever we got the amnesia, some of the memories were from this area. The monitor is in the front. What should I do now? Sarah has some guardians, of course, protecting her. Why? Because they don't want us to stop her and her evil plan of destroying humanity by using the carbon reanalyzation program. Alright, so that's where we're at right now. That basically covers the recap of what was actually episode 25. So now we're gonna go down there and take on the guardians, but before I do that, I'm gonna go get me some good armor because we're kind of lacking in that department. So I'll be right back to the power of editing. Go! Alright, so I went back to the sulfur bottom till we can talk to Mr. Bearded Man so I can buy some freaking stuff that I can use to fight against the guardians. Alright, so the guardians are basically just bosses that are gonna be there to prevent us from getting to Sarah as fast as possible. So that's all. Alright, so what we're actually gonna buy here, we're gonna buy a better armor. We're gonna buy the Kelvar armor, which reduces 75% of damage and guards against knock guard down. And one more thing we're gonna buy the padded helmet, which is much better than the normal helmet we usually wear. Alright, so oh my god, look at that one. It maxes out the attack level. Jesus, but it cost 800,000. We don't have enough money. I'm actually saving my money for something else. Alright, so I skipped back to the freaking area. So we're gonna equip everything that we bought. The padded helmet, the freaking amazing armor. And we're gonna let me switch my buster so we can have, let's see, so we can have maxed attack. Look at that, max attack, and we can have some energy and some range on this thing. All right, so I'm set to go. I'm ready. Let's go take on the guardians and let's go stop Sarah from doing her evil nasty thing. Let me just equip my homing missile. And before I go down there, let me save. Let me quickly save. Let me save because I don't know how many times I'm gonna have to beat this because they could be tough. They could kick my booty. I don't want them. Anyways, let's go down there. We have enough power to destroy everything. Let's go down to the mother area so we can end this.
The gravity's back to normal. Are you ready? Things are going to get a little different from here on.
I'm ready. Let's go.
This is it, Megaman. Good luck.
Thank you, Yuna and Rose's mother's body, whatever. It's all confusing. Sometimes I'm like, is it Rose's mother? Is it Matilda? Is it Yuna? But it's Yuna, you guys. Anyways, the first guardian we encounter is the frogman we beat in the first ruin. Plus, he even has his tadpoles down there. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Anyways, if you guys haven't guessed it, the guardians are going to be the bosses that we have already encountered in the other ruins. One thing I kind of don't like about that is that I was hoping for new bosses, you know, to make it more interesting, to make the more gameplay, but the developers, I guess, they didn't like, nah, 4 enemies are enough. We're just gonna reuse these guys. But look, they have a different color schematic on them, and they do more damage. I mean, if we didn't have our freaking new armor piece, I bet you every single hit would have already killed us. Anyways, even though they didn't use new bosses, I mean, we do more damage, they do more damage, so it's kind of a fair fight. But other than that, we can't complain really much. Oh my god, where is it? Alright, enough talking, let me get serious, because we want to finish this. And I mean, it's kind of sad, we're almost done with this freaking Let's Play. Actually, don't know what I'm gonna do with myself now. Oh, but if you guys have any suggestions, I mean, I'm open to suggestions. Oh, he's back. Let me just shoot him. Bop, 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 bop. Yes, you freaking died. See what I mean? He's actually pretty easy to defeat. Why? Because our homing missile is OP as hell. But we're gonna make it even more OP. Just you wait. Just you wait. Alright, so after beating, oh my god, we got 100,000 sanity. Woo! That's what I'm talking about, you guys. Alright, so we defeated the first Guardian. Let's make our way down, 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 down. So we can find the second Guardian and we can get the show on the road. Now this part right here that's making us go through the bosses, it's kinda sucks, but nothing we can do. Now look at this. The second Guardian is Mr. freaking Bobblehead, Mr. I forgot what to call him, Mr. Clown Man, because he's so colorful. He's still my least favorite one. Very colorful, but I still don't like the way he moves. Anyways, it's the same mechanics. Oh yeah, speaking of mechanics, I wish the developers, even if they had reused, since they reused the same bosses, I wish they had done a different mechanic. At least for this section, for them being the Guardians, that would have been amazing. Like, what about here in this part? What if instead of using the predictable, movement, he did something else. Maybe he started, freaking throwing 3 of them at the same time or something different. That would have been amazing. But alas, it's the same thing. Just, I guess it's like a little down memory lane, so you guys remember, like, oh yeah, I remember when I beat this guy, like, he took forever. Or like, oh yeah, I remember when I defeated the Frogman in the first one. It was good times. Which is, I guess it does serve its purpose, so I mean, I can't complain about that. I love the game so much. I played it so many times. I would play this damn thing. I can almost hear Roll's voice saying, Megaman, get on the platform. Megaman, hurry the hell up. Megaman, you're about to die. I'm like, okay, Roll, I got you. Anyways, freaking clown thing, glob, whatever it's called, it's about to die. It's Nomad. Oh my god, our freaking homing missile is running out of energy, ammo. I think after I beat this one, I'm actually gonna go back to where Data was at so we can restore our freaking special ammo and maybe our health if we take any damage. But look at him, he's chasing us. My goodness, stop chasing. And we're gonna beat him right here because that's all the energy he had. And flop, flop, flop. That's the way he dies. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in every day with your host Megasword, and I'm going to be signing off. Stay tuned for the last episodes of this Let's Play Megaman Legends 2. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace, 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 and he's dead. Thank goodness. Alright guys, see you next time.